Hey guys, Zach here, and welcome back to Tuesday Reviews. And today for Tuesday Reviews, we have the Legions Class Cliffjumper figure. Now, before I get on with this review, I just want to give a quick shout out to TheOriginalMan. He started his channel on YouTube not too long ago, and I will leave his channel link in the description below. But anyway, let's get on with the review, and before we take a look at the figure, let's take a look at the box, or packaging, or card, or whatever, it doesn't matter. And we have a picture of Red Bumblebee right here. Like, this picture, it's basically the same as Bumblebee. Like, the same picture as Bumblebee for the Bumblebee packaging. But they just painted it red and they painted on some windshields right here. And that's basically it. The black with red text is based off of Transformers Combiner Wars instead of, you know, Transformers Age of Extinction or Transformers Robots in Disguise. Like, you know how that kind of box style was going for the Bumblebee and all the other figures I reviewed in the past. But anyway, on the back we have obligatory product shots, we have the transformation, and we have a little bio, and I will read that right now. And it says, "The best place to find Cliffjumper is wherever there's likely to be a fight," and that's a pretty accurate representation of the character. So props to Hasbro for that. Let's get rid of that. And now let's take a look at the figure, and it's basically Red Bumblebee. I mean, I'll bring in the Bumblebee figure, and it's basically the same. I mean, Bumblebee looks like he's a little bit taller, but either way it's the same, although maybe I should straighten out the legs. Yeah, Bumblebee looks a little bit taller, but yeah. Articulation is the same. Like, the arm moves, and oh, Bumblebee just fell. And the arm can move for Cliffjumper. I mean, Bumblebee has a few more paint apps, like this bit right here is painted with Cliffjumper. It's kept red. Cliffjumper doesn't have stripes on his feet like Bumblebee do. Cliffjumper's headlights are painted and Bumblebee's aren't. And the backlights on Bumblebee, or the back of the car, is painted red, but it's probably painted red on Cliffjumper, but I kind of wish they painted it a different color. I mean, it could have been the same color as the headlights, but still. And yeah. Also, Cliffjumper's Autobot logo is red. And I actually do like the Autobot logo on Cliffjumper, but with Bumblebee it's just black. And that's basically the comparison. So, yeah, everything about this figure is the same as the Bumblebee figure. And so basically I'm about to transform Cliffjumper into his car mode. And right here there's a little bit of bumpage. That's one complaint I have with this figure. It's just bumpage. And that could easily damage your figure. So, yeah, so let's get on with transforming this. And yeah, here's Cliffjumper in his car mode. And excuse me for one moment as I transform Bumblebee in his car mode, because as I stated, Bumblebee and Cliffjumper are the same except a few differences with their paint. And yeah, here is Bumblebee in his robot mode, and yeah, Bumblebee has more paint apps, like more stripes right here and no stripes. Painted headlights, no painted headlights. This is colored in, this isn't. On the back, Bumblebee has backlights and Cliffjumper doesn't. And Bumblebee has two stripes going down the middle, and Cliffjumper doesn't. So, yeah. This thing rolls somewhat nice. I mean, the wheels aren't rubber, they're kind of plastic. So, I mean, that's kind of, yeah. But they're Legions class figures, what else do you expect? And another thing I just noticed, that Cliffjumper has an extra window right here and Bumblebee doesn't. So, yeah. That, and Cliffjumper has a different head sculpt than Bumblebee. If you look at the Generation 1 cartoon, Cliffjumper does have a different head mold. But anyway, let's transform this robot back into his robot mode. Again, bumpage, I don't really like that. Oh, Cliffjumper's arms are black and Bumblebee's are gray. I'm sure you've seen that earlier in the video when I was comparing them side by side. And yeah, that's basically Legions Class Cliffjumper. Nothing much to say, and should you get this? I mean, I got mine for $6, and for $6, I'd say it's worth your money. The paint is nice. This figure just looks nice. I mean, a couple of complaints here and there, but yeah, still a nice figure either way. And if you want to know how big this figure is, here he is next to Dr. Billy Grant. Alright, now that is it for today. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, Zach out. Again, the Original Man's channel link will be in the description below, so definitely do check his channel out. And yeah, see you in the next video.